Who is these niggas sending this time? Is Frieza gonna fucking kill all the monkeys? Find out next time on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Like, that shit gets
It was fucking
with
annoying to think
a
about.
weapon that has been ineffective since episode 3. God damn it. He stabbed this nigga out with a kunai. Nigga, ain't nobody got hurt with a kunai. The anime. That's why I've been like suggesting animes that are almost completely different from one another. Like she watched Naruto, then she watched Seven Deadly Sins. She's seen Death Note, and now she's watching Promised Neverland.
Craig on that garbage.
Put them on what garbage? Oh, Attack on Titan. I mean, fucking SAO.
SAO and a Akame.
Ah, nah. He gonna watch Akame. Just because this is my quest, so he gonna watch Akame.
You know
and
why?
You wanna know something?
You know why? Because it's only one season.
Yeah.
You know why it's only one season? Because it fucking
It don't fucking suck. Only reason that anime sucks to people is the people that read the manga. Like, after I read the manga, I got a little, I'm like, that kind of ruined my favorite show. Like, cause nigga, you know how much I recommended Akame got killed from the jump to everybody.
Yeah.
That was before I read the manga. After I read the manga, I was like, I stopped suggesting it to everybody. Still kind of do it every now and again. It's just not in my top animes anymore. When I first watched anime, Akame got killed, bro, it immediately shot up to my top. I loved it. I loved them murking everybody off at the end. It was great to me. Then I read the manga and saw how the story was supposed to go. I was like, this is a little more interesting. But before reading the manga, I fucking loved the anime. So, like, that anime to me is only bad to people who read the manga. Kind of like season 2 in Tokyo Ghoul. Season 2 in Tokyo Ghoul is not bad. It just doesn't.
That's why I never recommend it. If you only have to recommend a certain season of an anime, they shouldn't watch it.
But no, see, that's different from Neverland. Because that's why I was telling Craig. Promised Neverland first season is literally in my top 10 seasons of anime ever.
I mean, shit, you can say the same for Tokyo Ghoul.
Nah. Tokyo Ghoul, like, especially after I watched more of these, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Anime Out of Context podcast, you know, I've talked about it a lot. They will have you thinking about your favorite shows in different ways. Because this nigga Remington starts tearing them apart. I'm like, bro, you know something? He right. He kind of right.
And then she asks them a question about, like, do you save your son or your daughter, and no talking anymore? And the correct answer is actually silence, because it's a difficult decision. When faced with a difficult decision, don't do anything, I guess. That's not the moral. That's not the moral. The moral is like, oh, there's no right answer, so don't give an answer. But I also don't. I feel like that as a hunter, it would be more so like, but you still got to make a choice, though. Even if there's no right answer, a choice has to be made. Because the impression I get, right, if we took this in a real life scenario, right, where I'm like, all right, Sean, I've trapped your girlfriend and I've trapped Dylan. Which one will you save? And if you just don't answer, just like, there's no right answer. Okay, I'm gonna kill them both then, I guess. Like, all right, cool. Oh, you've solved the riddle. Now they're both dead. Congratulations. Well, like, once again, it's like, oh, this is a bit of a neat idea, but like, it's very surface level, but then the show will sometimes pretend that it's not. And
like Tokyo Ghoul, you know I love Tokyo Ghoul. I love it to death. That first season, I ain't just gonna be like, yeah, it's the best season ever. Now, just because I've started thinking about it more, like that little effect it was having, like I call it the Dragon Ball Z effect now, because it's after I go back and like I went back and rewatched Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, fuck that, like Dragon Ball Z's bad.
Tokyo Ghoul is rewatching.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I definitely sat there and rewatched the whole thing with Bree when we were watching anime together. We sat down and rewatched all of Tokyo Ghoul. I would rewatch Tokyo Ghoul with anybody that's new to anime or wants to watch that anime and ain't never seen it. Not saying that. I'm just saying that as far as like top tier seasons of anime, as far as the seasons go now, because we in the season era of anime instead of the arc era. It's not a top tier season in my opinion anymore.
Compared to what else?
Fucking show. Well, okay, so like first half of not Tokyo, Attack on Titan season 4. That's damn near the best season I've seen in a long time of any show. Promise Neverland season 1. One of the best seasons I've seen of any show. What's the other one we was talking about before fucking there was another one we was talking about before Tokyo Ghoul.
Kame.
See, I don't think that's what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about.
Don't you fucking
So,
dare.
Levante, just hear me out.
I hate you so much.
Just hear me out. Just hear me out real quick. Separate mangas from mind, right? Separate mangas.
I can't do that because I've seen
I
the
know,
manga for both too.
I know. But we're just like separating the manga from mine. A Kame Got Killed is much better than Tokyo Ghoul season 1. With no manga
The
in mind.
only reason I'ma probably give you that is because that shit does jerk at your heartstrings by killing off most of the main
bro, like
characters.
I've never felt the way I was feeling watching a Kame Got Killed, bro. That's still to this day with no anime, bro. When that first watch through I had of a Kame Got Killed, I've never felt like that ever in my life.
That said, nigga, you suck at watching anime. This nigga said I'd be finished with JoJo's by the time season 6 comes out.
I know.
By the time part 6
I
come
know,
out.
and then at the last moment I was feeling like crunch time that shit, and you hit me with it coming out in December, so I was like, time to procrastinate more. I can watch other shit.
Nigga, I didn't tell you that until September.
I know, bro. You underestimate my goddamn procrastination skills. God damn it. Oh man, but honestly, I just want to watch JoJo's.
There ain't no way in hell you would have watched all that shit before part 6 came
I
out.
just want to watch JoJo's honestly for the discussion, to be a part of the discussion. That's really
Low key, that's why I started.
Yeah.
But with that said, this shit is fucking amazing.
That's what, but like, bro, you don't know how many. Like, we were doing that podcast the other day, bro. I mentioned JoJo's. Mentioned my homeboy trying to get me to watch JoJo's. Everybody in that bitch. Oh, fuck JoJo's. Don't watch that shit. I'm like, damn, why?
Oh, sacrilege.
Bro, first off,
Put me in the next podcast.
the anime part of our podcast was the better part of the podcast to me. But, I mean,
I niggas talk about something else?
yeah, man, we got deeper into other shit later on, becoming a better you.
No.
Well,
The only manga I really keep up with now on a regular basis is probably One Piece.
oh, okay. Well, read Chainsaw Man.
Oh wow.
Because you ain't got to keep up with that shit.
Hello?
That shit 98 chapters and it's done. Damn it. That's it.
Like the whole story is
The
done?
whole story is done in 98 chapters. Now, at the end of chapter 98, it gives like a little hint that it's gonna be a part 2 chapter. And they even been like talking about a part 2 or whatever. I ain't gonna spoil what the part 2 is about because it will kind of spoil
When
the
did
show.
chapter 98 come out?
Let's see.
Like did this recently end?
Let's see. So the original manga came out in December 3rd, 2018. And the final chapter came out
I
December
mean, that shit just ended.
December 2020. That's when the final chapter came out. Actually, the final chapter came out on my birthday last year. And that's when my homeboy at work. That's about the last thing we talked about. The same homeboy that forced me to watch Attack on Titan while he did my work when we was working overnight stocking. Was like, hey bro, look. He said, you watched Tokyo Revengers? This was before I had seen Tokyo Revengers too. He was like, you watched Tokyo Revengers yet? I was like, nah. He was like, whoa, well fuck that. Read Chainsaw Man. I was like, what the fuck is Chainsaw Man? That sounds stupid. He's like, look, I know what it sounds like, but read Chainsaw Man.
See,
I'm
I
gonna send you a
always
link.
knew about it. I've seen people do like reviews of a couple of chapters.
Yeah,
I never just sat down and read it.
that shit's great. And and it's one of those ones that were like, with certain shit you could pinpoint why things are great, like what you like about it per se to tell you exactly why it's great. I have no words for it other than it's great.
Oh wow!
Like any words I could bring to talk about why it was great, I can only talk about them to somebody that has read the whole thing. Cause
I'm low key the same way for JoJo's.
like you gotta get that whole vibe of shit for me to be able to explain why it's great. So that's why, like, it's one of those where I can't be like, yeah, read this and what's it about? Like, why is it good? I'm like, read it. I don't know. Read it. I can't tell you that. It's fucking great though. And like I can understand that with JoJo's, you like, motherfucker be like, what's so good about JoJo's though? Like if you try to get into that, you're gonna start spoiling everything. Like you just it's one of those types. Like
because like these fucking stand abilities just got so fucking convoluted that it's ridiculous.
I mean that's still that honestly is still better than DBZ. Like DBZ, if DBZ did that, it got to a certain point where they were fighting this nigga or some shit, and one of the gods or some shit was like, why these motherfuckers control time and shit for a minute? Them type motherfuckers like, you know what? I don't like how strong y'all getting. We gonna send y'all back and make y'all do it a different way. Like that type shit, nigga. Talk about a nigga being back into DBZ. If DBZ Super was that, nigga, I would have been I was like, what the fuck he mean gonna make y'all do it a different type of way? Who is these niggas sending this time? Is Frieza gonna fucking kill all the monkeys? Find out next time on next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Like, that shit gets me hype. I'm real like, I want that. Same shit I be talking about with fucking Boruto and shit. I'm like, bro, kill these niggas. Kill Sasuke and Naruto. Kill them. Because once you kill them,
have you seen the
yeah. Well, the episode of fucking manga, I'm almost caught up in the manga, so.
I saw a meme today. That shit said, I know Sakura mad. Every time that nigga Sasuke go out fighting with Naruto, he come back with missing body parts.
Straight like that.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
That shit just, like, that's, like, there have not been too many moments that are like, oh, what the fuck just happened? That was a what the fuck just happened moment. Cause this nigga already had got, this nigga had already got rolled like
it actually came out in the manga.
This nigga had already got rolled like a surfboard previously. This nigga just took over Boruto and stabbed that nigga straight in the Rinnegan. I was like, nigga, why? Out of nowhere. You just gonna throw me in the fucking Rinnegan? I stab him in my face? Damn it. That's wild. That's so wild.
Most bitch-made way ever to nerf a nigga.
They should just kill him.
This nigga has literally the eye of God.
They should just killed him. And he got stabbed.
They just let a fucking 13-year-old stab him
right in that shit.
That shit was fucking annoying to think about.
A weapon that has been ineffective since episode 3. God damn it. He stabbed this nigga out with a kunai. Nigga, ain't nobody got hurt with a kunai. Nobody got hurt with a kunai since episode 3. Nigga, what? You gonna stab this nigga out with a kunai out of nowhere? No. No way Sasuke went down like that. No. With a kunai out of the blue. Oh my god. That's crazy.
That's fucking hilarious.
Also, I just want to let you know something now. I didn't tell you at first, but I've been recording. Because this is a new thing that's going to start happening here, because we do this quite often. These after-stream chats we have.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm down for it. Just let me know ahead of time so I know what not to say.
So, I mean, I'll just edit that shit out anyway, but I will let you know ahead of time in the future. And these are going to be posted on YouTube as after-stream chats. That's what they're going to be. No podcast is after-stream fucking chats of what we're talking about.